welcome back to my channel. So, I'm going to do a birthday / book haul. Mostly, birthday / book haul, what? No, I don't know why I said that. Okay, my mind's not here. I wasn't even going to film a video today, but then I was like, you know, why not? It's a birthday / Christmas, unhaul, because I just got a bunch of books this month because my birthday is in the same month as Christmas. It's earlier in the month though, and a lot of these books I'm going to show you I've already shown you because I did like several mini hauls because I was just excited to show you. Usually I'm pretty patient and I can wait till they all get here because they were all ordered, because I usually go off thrift books because I can get used books really cheap in usually good condition. I think there's only once or twice that they weren't in pretty great condition. So yeah, and today I got the last 4 books. I knew sometimes their books, I love that it's cheap and stuff, but sometimes it could actually take a while for it to really ship there. It doesn't like take like months and months, no, but still it could, like, it still doesn't get here within a few days like Amazon or eBay sometimes can. But so I got 4 packages. I was like, oh yay, I knew I needed 4 more books. Out of all the books that I bought, I knew that I had 4 more coming, and I was waiting for it. But there was also a box with it. I'll finish that story in a minute, because I lost what I was saying. Like I said, my mind's not here. I was gonna film a video today, but then I was like, you know what? Why not? But yeah, I had no idea what was in the box. Oh, what I was gonna say was, another thing I love about thrift books is the fact that if with every purchase you earn points, and if you get enough points you get free books. So some of these I actually got for free. Most of the books I bought I actually bought myself because money's really tight around here, and so so my mom and I were mostly working for my little siblings' Christmas, so yeah. But anyways, moving on. So I had no idea what was in that box. Like, it had my name on. I was like, I don't remember ordering anything else besides these books, so what could I get? Because it slipped my mind that I had ordered a bookshelf, but then I was like, and that's why I forgot about it, and I wasn't expecting it because it's told me to expect it on January 8th, and then I looked at my phone, I was like, it's not January 8th yet. If it was, I would have went back to work already, which I'm not looking forward to. I go back to work on the 4th. But I mean, it's not a bad job, you know. It's pretty easy, and I love the people, so yeah. But it's still work. But anyways, so yeah, at that shelf, I was not expecting it until the 8th. So tomorrow, I'm gonna film 2 videos right now. One of them will come out tomorrow. Actually, I might actually upload them both tonight, and then because tomorrow my dad's gonna help me build it, so let's be real, he's probably gonna do the entire work, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so moving on. So yeah, and then I told you when I do get the bookshelf, I'll do a bookshelf tour, and I was actually thought it would come in later, so I thought I had more time to figure out how I wanted to organize. So now I have to figure out how I want to organize my books. Like, I'm used to doing them by author. The reason why I do them by author and not by title is because I should use the author's first name, not last name. But that's because I have to have all my series together. So yeah. And a lot of times they have different titles and stuff. So yeah. But anyways, so I was thinking about trying something different. I don't know. A booktuber on here suggested I try. I think it was Book Browsing Blog suggested I try doing genre, because that's how she usually likes to do it. But I'm like, that won't really work for me because I literally only own fantasy except for Aaron Hunter's books. I'm not even kidding. Like, I own a lot more Aaron Hunter books now because I'm almost done with buying the Warriors collection. There's a lot. So yeah. That's fun. But it's like there's gonna be like 2 sides, 4 shelves on each, making 8 shelves. I'm gonna get more bookshelves. I will, but money's tight right now, so I'm waiting a couple months. And just need something for right now because I need somewhere to put my books for now because I have so many books and I don't have anywhere to put them because I bought a lot because I wanted to finish the Warriors collection and I wanted to treat myself a little bit with all these books. I'm almost done with the Warriors collection. I just need the 7th arc, which is not done being published. They're still publishing the rest of that arc, which is why I haven't bought it yet. I'm waiting for the entire arc to come out for me to get them all together. And then, and the last book of the 7th arc won't be published until November, so I have like a year to wait, a little bit less. So yeah, I mean, it said when I was looking up like when it was going to be published, it said expected on November. I forgot the date now. I think it was something like 18th or something. I might be wrong though, but so yeah, and so it said expected on. So they may change it. They may change the date. I hope still sometime this year though, or next year. Next year, because it's not this year. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, these are all books. Most of what I bought. Well, I didn't actually buy all of these. That's a lot of books. Yeah, I did get a few of them free because since I did buy several books, I kept getting more free books. So yay, that was fun. So 4 of them I still haven't opened yet because I just received them today. And a lot of these I have already showed you, guys, on some of the mini hauls. So I'm kind of going to just breeze past them, basically. So yeah, okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with this one because these are the only non-Warrior series I bought. This one is the only book I remember for sure that I got free. I know I got a couple more free, but I don't remember which ones because they're all Warriors, so it's hard to tell. This one I know for a fact I got free. That's why I bought the other ones because I wanted the entire set. Basically, it's a post-zombie apocalypse. It's it's post-zombie apocalypse book. So yeah, I've never had a book like this, which is a little weird. 2 of them are like that. This one and this one. The other 2 are hardcover. I do prefer hardcover, but I will take paperback. I don't mind them. And I never had a book like this, so it's gonna get some getting used to. I don't know if I like it yet. We'll see. But I don't know what that's called. I think it has a name to it, but I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, it follows Benny, who when you turn a certain age, you have to. I read this series once in my 12th grade. So I don't really remember it like at all, except for the part. All I really remembered, except for I did research it a little bit to try and refresh my memory about a couple things. So all I remembered before I researched a few things to try and refresh my memory a little bit was the fact that the main character. I didn't even remember any names. I just remember that the main character was had to start training with his older brother who was a zombie hunter. So yeah, which is true because when you turn a certain age, if you don't want your food supply to run out or to be like cut off or something, you have to get a job. And I think it's like 16, but he couldn't get a job anywhere, so he ended up having no choice but to train as a zombie hunter with his older brother, and he just thought that job would be so lame. He learns a lot of things from it. That's pretty much the gist. And he also, well, there's a lot more to it than just that, because that kind of makes it sound boring. But I remember enjoying it. I don't remember like thinking it was like a new favorite, but that might change because my perspective might change. I hope I still love it. I'm gonna be really disappointed if I don't, but I'm sure I will. It's the only zombie apocalypse book I've ever actually read, so yay, I'm happy about that. I do have one zombie series in my TBR though, so I do want to get to that eventually, and I think I have that on my list of books I want to read in 2021, which I have that video posted. So yeah. So anyway, this is the first one, Round Ruined. There's Dust and Decay, Flesh and Bone, and Fire and Ash. Okay, so yeah. There is one expected release in 2021, which is the fact that I'm going to be publishing my book on the 1st. It should get done on the 1st. I don't see why not at this point because I'm almost done. So yeah, so you can, but I'm self-publishing on Amazon just like I did the first book. And when I published the first book, it said it could take 48 to 72 hours to actually show up on Amazon. So even though we publish it on the first, you might not be able to actually see it for a couple days, and be able to find it and purchase it. But that's all right. So yeah, yay. So this is the series, which I ended up getting because I've been wanting to reread that because it's been a long time, and I just wanted to reread it because I remember really enjoying it. And yeah, so now we're on to all my Warrior books. So I received that for Christmas. Now I'm gonna tell you the 2 Warrior books I got for my birthday, and then back to all the Warrior books I got for Christmas. Okay, so this one, my sister bought me. She bought me the 3rd arc of Warriors because this is actually how I started getting all the Warrior books that I needed. Because I own the first 2 arcs because I already read those. Because I actually haven't. I started the series, never finished it. So now I'm getting advent on getting all the books so I can finally finish it. So that's the 7th arc. So because there's 7 arcs and all this. So I have the first 2 arcs. I already read them. I had borrowed my friend's because she's read almost all of them. She just received a few for Christmas that she's going to read. And then she'll finally catch up, except for the ones that are, except for the 7th arc, because she's also waiting for it all to come out before she starts it, and the new novelist set. I don't know if she's read the novelist. I know she's read the arcs, all the arcs, and the super editions, but I don't know if she's read the novelist. I don't think she read the mangas, which I'm not going to read the mangas, but that's one. So anyways, so yeah, and then I read one of these super editions, and I, months and months ago, I started slowly collecting the Warrior series by getting all the super editions. And then right after I finished getting all the super editions, the 13th and final super edition for now, because I don't know, the errands might make more super editions, we'll see, came out. But I didn't get it. So I actually had a free book at that time. I was gonna use it, use my one free book for that book, because I knew it was coming out. But then turns out, what I didn't know yet is that if you want a free book, you have to get it under $5. And since that book had just come out, there weren't any used copies yet. You had to buy a new, so it was a little bit more expensive. So I couldn't. So I ended up getting a different free book. Don't remember which book it was now, but oh well. So I got these from. I already read them because I put them in a haul. So I already read the summaries and stuff. But the first arc was about Firestar and his best friend Greystripe and his future mate Sandstorm, but mostly about Firestar, or yeah. So and the second book was about Firestar and Sandstorm's daughters, Leafpool and Squirrelflight, and then this arc is supposed to be about Squirrelflight and her mates Brambleclaws, 3 kids, Hollyleaf, Jayfeather, and Lionblaze. So yeah, so I already read the summary, so check out all my mini hauls, because all these books will be on my mini hauls except for the ones that I'm opening, because I still haven't opened them. So that's the 3rd arc I got for my birthday from my sister. And then I also got the super edition I just mentioned that came out, is what one of my closest friends got me. This is Greystripe's Vow, the 13th one. I'm so excited I got it. And I'm so grateful for her for getting it. She asked me what I wanted. I was like, you don't have to give me anything. She's like, I know, but I want to. I was like, oh, that's sweet. So I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I want the 13th super edition of Warriors, because I knew I was gonna get the rest of the Warriors soon. My sister was getting me the 3rd arc. I just had to wait for it. So that's actually what jump started me finally getting all of the Warrior books, and my sister's present and then my friend's present. So yeah, so thank you both. I don't think either one of them watch this channel. I know my sister does, and I don't know about my friend, but I'm thanking them anyways because I love them and I so can't wait to read them. Like, It's one of my most anticipated reads of 2021 because I've been waiting forever to finally finish this series, and I'm finally going to do it. I won't be doing it in January because I'm doing the Friends Readathon, and then I think in February I'm going to be reading Seekers. But that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, there's 12 books, but it still shouldn't take that long. I mean, it depends because I still have work to think about, and I'll probably be working on the third book of my published series, and then there's also going to be times I just want to relax. So honestly, I might not stress myself and force myself to read, but I still don't see it taking. I mean, there are 12 books, so I'll give myself the month of January, try not to push myself, or February. So by March at the latest, I'll be starting Warriors, and I'll be rereading what I've already read, which are the first 2 arcs. I'll be reading those because there's a lot I don't remember, so I want to reread what I've already read. And so yeah, so I'm so excited to finally get to these, and I won't, and I'll say it'll take me a couple months at the most. It still shouldn't take me too long because if I am loving what I'm reading, then it doesn't take me that long. But I do still have to factor in the fact that I do work and I do have other things to do at home and stuff. So yeah, but still, I don't see it taking me that long. So yeah, I'm excited to finally finish the series, and I'm so excited. Okay, what's next? That was the 3rd arc. Which one's the 4th arc? Crap. Okay, I forgot. Okay, is it Omen of the Stars or Dawn? No, Dawn of the Clans is the 5th one. I know that for a fact. So Omen of the Stars is the next one. So I already read all the summaries of this one too. I don't think I remember them as much as I remember a summary for the 3rd arc, but let's see.
Family, don't end.
Oh yeah. Okay, this one is so each arc is like a new generation. Like first arc was Firestar, Greystripe, and Sandstorm. Second arc was Firestar and Sandstorm's children, Leafpool and Squirrelfly. Then third arc is about Squirrelfly and Brambleclaw's children. But this one on the back is talking about Jayfeather and Lineblaze, which are 2 kids from the Squirrelfly and Brambleclaw kids. So I guess Hollyleaf won't be a big factor. I hope she didn't die. I don't know. I may not like the character. Who knows? But all I know is it's talking about their 2 sons, not their daughter. And it also is talking about someone named Dovepaw, which means she's new. And it's some part of a prophecy, I guess, and she's like they're part of the prophecy or something. I don't know. So this one isn't actually a different generation, so that's a little bit new. That might be a bit of a changer. So that's Omen of the Stars. And then over here, all the way over here, is Dawn of the Clans. So I am gonna read you the back of the Dawn of the Clans because when I got the last 2 arcs, they all came in at different times, and they didn't come in order. So when I read them, I was a little bit confused because I didn't read them in order, the backs. Well, that wasn't the only reason why I was confused. I was also confused because I haven't read all the books beforehand. But Dawn of the Clans is a little bit different than the rest because it's a prequel. Yes, it's the 5th arc, but it's also a prequel. It's based before the 1st arc, before any of the warriors. This is actually the arc that tells you how the clans came together to begin with. So this one is the Sun Trail. It says, a mysterious vision leads a group of cats away from their mountain home in search of a land filled with prey and shelter, but the challenges they face threaten to divide them, and the young cats must figure out how to live side by side in peace. Thunder Rising. Tensions between the cats from the mountains are rising, and the once united group has split in 2. Caught in the middle is a young cat named Thunder, who will soon be forced to decide between the bonds of loyalty and the ties of blood. Intriguing. Okay. Since fleeing from Clear Sky's camp in... I didn't tell you what this was called. The first battle. Since fleeing from Clear Sky's camp in the forest, Thunder has safely returned to settle on the moor with Greywing. But the rivalries that have plagued the cats for moons are growing stronger. Greywing still believes there is a way for both groups to live in peace, while Clear Sky insists that harsh rules and divide territories are the only hope for the future. What started as a misunderstanding between two brothers has spread far and wide, and now every mountain cat, rogue, and kitty pet who settles in the forest will be forced to pick a side. It said that on purpose because Firestar was actually the first kitty pet that joined the clan. And as far as I've read, the only one, but it might be different. The Blazing Star. In the aftermath of the first great battle, the cats from the mountains must learn to move on, but a deadly disease threatens to strike at the heart of both camps, and only one thing can save them. They must seek the Blazing Star. A forest divided? The cats have survived the deadly plague, but their future is uncertain. Clear Sky believes they must band together again, but few are willing to ally with them. The time has come for all cats to decide where their allegiance truly lies. Path of Stars. After moons of strife, the forest cats have settled into 5 camps, but now the dangerous rogue Slash has kidnapped Clear Sky's mate, Starflower, and made impossible demands for prey, and if all 5 groups can't work together, their new way of life may not survive. So this is going to tell us how the clans first came together in the first place. Okay, so here's books 2 and 4 for the 6th arc, and I already know that these 4 books, I haven't opened them yet, but I know that for a fact that they are the rest of this because that's all I had left. Where are my scissors? I should have grabbed them before I started filming, but I'm not that smart. Now I have to find them. They're up over here somewhere. Oh, okay. It's a mess because I've been lazy. Books are tumbling over now. Okay. So, yay! Opening all these. Thrift book bags are hard to open. They're all sticky and crap. Or, I love thrift books, but the one thing I don't like is the rats. Well, and the fact that they can take a while. But, I mean, that's not like terrible or anything. This is book 3 of A Vision of Shadows. I'm trying to put them in order, because I really don't want to put them in order later. Yeah, so when I make the bookshelves, well, when my dad makes the bookshelves, let's be real here. Since I told you there'll be like 2 sides, 4 shelves on each side. You'll see tomorrow when I film the video of me organizing them and then doing a little bookshelf tour telling you every book I own. This is 6 from A Vision of Shadows. Yeah. I lost what I was saying. What was I saying? I was saying how. Oh yeah. One entire side is probably gonna be Aaron Hunter's books. I mean, I hope I hope the shelves are like. I hope there's enough room for all my books. Cause now that I'm thinking, there may not be, but there should be. And I really hope there are. I'll be really sad there's not. But I'll be buying more bookshelves anyways. But soon enough when I have more money. But basically, I know for a fact there's gonna be one whole side just for Aaron Hunter's books because they have a lot of them, especially Warriors. There's a lot of Warriors, so yeah. And especially since I have Seekers, which I mean, it's Seekers. They're gonna be like on the top of that shelf because they're the best. I also want to try Aaron Hunter's book Survivors, which I'm going to try after Warriors. Actually, after Warriors, I'm probably going to read Run Ruin. Or maybe I should read that before, since there's a lot of. Honestly, I might read that even before Seekers, to be honest. Because there's only 4 books. Yeah, I might do that. But anyways, after Warriors, I wanted to read Survivors, which is also by Aaron Hunter's. This is number 1. So this would be number 5, right? Yeah. I lost what I was saying. What was I saying? Okay. What was I talking about? Crap. Somehow. Oh yeah. Survivors, which is about dogs. Like Secrets is about bears. Warriors is about cats. Survivors is about dogs. And Bravelands are about a few different animals. A good 3 or 4 different animals. I do not remember which animals. I'm gonna have to look that up. but I just want to try them because they're Aaron Hunters and I love Seekers and Warriors so much, so I don't see why I wouldn't love them too. I'm hoping I do. I'm gonna be very disappointed. I seriously, if 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 I don't love them, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm not even joking. Probably, I'm a very emotional person. So this is number 5. Yay! Now I have all of them. I have all 6 arcs, not including 7th because it's not fully out yet. And I have all the super editions, and I have 3 of the novellas, because the novellas come in sets of 3s. So like here, it's one book, but all 3 novellas are in here. And there's only like 10 chapters for each novella. I never read a novella before, but it's Warriors, so. So, yeah, I'll get to 6, and I have to get the rest of the novels. This is actually the, 5th. Yeah, this is the 5th set of novellas. I have to get the first 4, which I actually found it in a package of, actually found the first 4 novellas. Well, I mean, I found the first 4, like, so each novella has a set of 3 inside them. I found the first 4, which means that's 12 books, all for only $26, which is actually really good for 12 books. I mean, technically they're 12 books. So yeah, all together. So yeah, and then I have to get the 5th one after this, and then the 6th set of novellas is coming out in 2021. So yeah, so yay. So here is A Vision of Shadows. I'm gonna read the back of these because I just received them. Well, most of them. Okay, so the princess's quest is: for many moons, the warrior cats have lived in peace in their territories around the lake. But a dark shadow looms on the horizon, and the time has come for one cat to shape his destiny and the fate of all the warrior clans. Alderpaul, the son of Thunder, the Thunder Clan leader, Bramblestar. Is that Bramblestar? He became leader. Okay, this is actually technically a spoiler. Oh well. Wait, it can't be because Bramblestar and Squirrelfly's kids were mentioned in the 3rd arc. So, but there's another person that has unless it's a different character altogether and they just both start with Bramble. I don't know. I guess I won't know until I read, because that's all confusing. When he begins having strange visions that can only have been sent by the warrior ancestors in StarClan, Bramblestar names him apprentice to the clan's medicine cat. But the omens in Alderpaul's dreams will soon send him away from everything he has ever known on a quest to ensure the clan's survival. Thunder and Shadow. After discovering that rogues had taken over Sky Clan's territory and rescuing 2 kids who may be talented to Star Clan's prophecy, Alderpaul has returned from his quest. The same vicious cats that drove out Sky Clan has traced his path back to the lake, and Shadow Clan may be the next to fall. Wait, is this Shadow Clan? They're talking about Shadow Clan. But the first 2 arcs, and the first 2 arcs are about Thunder Clan, because it didn't really get much into other clans except for Thunder Clan, and the 3rd arc is about Thunder Clan too, because it's about Squirrelfly and Brambleclaw kids, and they're all in Thunder Clan. So, and the 4th book is about their kids too, so that means that one's about Thunder Clan. And the 5th one is a prequel, so it's kind of a little bit about all the clans, I think. And then I know in the first super edition, it's the only super edition I've read, Firestar and Sandstorm go on this quest, and they're both in Thunder Clan, but they meet Star Clan. But this one seems to be about Shadow Clan, which means it can't be Bramblestar can't be Brambleclaw, because if he was, then they would be in the Thunder Clan. I'm so confused. This is what happens if I read summaries about books that I'm not even there yet. Okay, oh well. So that's book 2. Book 3, it's Shattered something. Stupid stickers. Shattered Sight? I don't know, this first thing that pops in my head. It says Shattered Sky. Okay, I wasn't too far off. There's no summary. There's no summary on this one. Because it's all weird. It doesn't have a dust jacket. I did get a use, so I guess the dust jacket was ruined or something, maybe. I actually got another one that didn't have the dust jacket. Well, that's great. No summary for this one, apparently. I always have to read summary before I read a book, even if I'm pretty sure. All these are five-star predictions, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I mean, Ron Ruin, like I said, I don't remember much, so it was before I got on Goodreads, so I'm not rating them until I reread them because my feelings may have changed. But yeah, but all these are 5-star predictions. This is Darkest Night. The prophecy has been fulfilled. SkyClan has returned to its place among the other warrior clans, but not every cat is convinced that this is where SkyClan belongs. The careful balance around the lake is more fragile than ever, and all 5 warrior clans are still in danger. And this one also doesn't have this jacket, which means there's no summary, which sucks. I should not be looking at this because it's technically a spoiler, but I already read a spoiler. It says, so it shows like allegiances for, I don't know if it shows every cat clan. Yes, it does. It looks like it does. But yeah, Thunder Clan's first because that's like the main clan. Bramblestar, so he is the leader of Thunder Clan now. Squirrelfly, who apparently became the deputy, and Leafpool, who I already knew was the medicine cat because in second arc she was apprenticing to become the medicine cat. So it doesn't surprise me that she fulfilled that and did. Which it still makes my heart love him because she couldn't end up with love of her life and he couldn't end up with her, and it was a forbidden relationship for 2 reasons. But I love it. It's my favorite couple from the second arc. Anyways, this is the Raging Storm. Shadow Clan has returned under its new leader, Tiger Star. He can't come back after all this time. Isn't he dead? I don't remember if he died at the end of the first arc, but isn't he dead? Shadow Clan has returned. I mean, it might even be a different character altogether, but I don't know. It just makes me think of this one character, the bad guy from Arc 1. And I swear, if this is him, I'm going to throw punches. So, Shadow Clan has returned under its new leader, Tiger Star. Does that mean something happens to Bramblestar? Crap! Too many spoilers! I should not be reading these. Tiger Star, for the first time, there are 5 strong clans around the lake. But as tensions flare along new borders, the Stormstar clan foretold is upon them. All 5 clans must work together to survive, if it isn't already too late. I have so many emotions now. Okay, so this is a novella. It is actually the 5th novella. The 5th set of novellas. So, and this sticker is there, so I can't really read what's going on. I can only read, like, the first one has to do with Red Tail, second one has to do with Tawny Pelt, I think, and third one has to do with Shadow Star. They're like, no. Okay, well, I can't really read what it says. It says, what began the fatal conflict between Red Tail and something. I can't read the rest. Why did Tawny Pelt something else as Shadow Clan's deputy? See, this is all confusing because I can't read it between the sticker. But the third one I can read completely. It says, how does Shadow Star become the first leader to lose her 9th life? So basically novels are just short stories about different characters. Like the first one's about Hollyleaf, which I don't know who that character is yet. I know the first one is Hollyleaf. I think there's one about Cloud Jumper? I don't know. And then there's one about Leafpool's Wish. That one I'm excited for. I think it's the 5th one. 5th novella. And so that means it's in the 2nd set of novellas. So I'm excited to read that one because Leafpool's one of my favorite warrior characters of all time. She's my favorite one for the 2nd arc, and I love her so much. And I'm so happy to have to read the novel about her. I'm a little disappointed there isn't a super edition about her, but I'll let that go. So yeah, I like I said, I would love if she had a super edition for herself because super editions are actually really long. I mean, like, as you can tell, these books aren't that long, but they're not that short either. This is the novel. These books aren't that short, but they aren't that long either. They're pretty perfect. novellas, even though they do look like it, there's actually 3 different stories that have nothing to do with each other in it, and each are only 10 chapters. So, yeah, so these are actually really short. Um, so yeah. Um, but these super editions are actually pretty thick. Okay, see, super edition. Super editions, they're really long, as you can tell. See, super editions, there's a lot more to a super edition. So I would love a super edition to be full, except for a short novella, but I'll take what I can get. So that was all the books, right? Ah, what happened? How did these books fall? How did this happen? I don't know how that happened. Okay, stay. So that is all the books I got for my birthday and Christmas. I mostly just got books. I got the bookshelf, which I mentioned, which was my mom's gift to me, and then I got this TV from my dad. It's a Roku TV. I lost the remote for it. I had it 5 minutes ago. Here it is. All I cared about were books, mostly warrior books, as you can tell, because I really want to finish that. I really want to get all the books before I finish it. And all I have to do now is get the rest of the novellas, which I'm going to do shortly before I actually start it. So it'll be here, and I'll be ready for them. So yeah, fun. Is that all I got? I think that's all I got. Yeah, mostly books, as you can tell, which most I got myself. But I'm still entirely grateful to my sister and my friend for getting me these books. I'm grateful for my dad for giving me this TV, which I needed, and then I'm grateful for my mom for giving me that bookshelf, which I was in dire need of. So that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe and comment what you got for Christmas, or if your birthday is around Christmas, then what you got for your birthday too. And yeah, and then you can follow me on Twitter, Goodreads, and Bookstagram as Secret Books, and I'll talk to you guys later.